What up, what up? So, back at it, Last of Us, but it's actually something different now. Something that I've been watching the past weeks, 3 weeks. It's a show, The People vs. OJ. And to tell the truth, I didn't know that much about what really happened. I heard things here and there, and living in LA, you know, you don't forget about that. People don't forget about that. Obviously, the people who lived at that time. But the show really got me interested, especially the first episode, and also the cast, because the cast does play a big role in shows, and you know, it's all depends on the performance. When it's good actors, you know, it makes it even better. But obviously, there's gonna be people that are saying, "Well, you know, it's different from what really happened." You know what I mean? Ah, I was already weak. But the people that lived through that moment, they're like, you know, it won't be as good as it was, you know, it's not the same. But the thing is, the show is really good, and I'm not the only one saying about it. There's probably hundreds of other people reviewers that have been saying it's a good show. Because it is.
One less hunter to worry about. Come in! I'm in! I'm down! Look alive! He's down!
And one of the main characters, the one who plays OJ, he's been out in great movies. The best one I remembered was Show Me the Money. And he was that football player, and then obviously Men of Honor. And he's doing a hell of an OJ. Like, pretty much what sums up an OJ, I guess, is the charismatic, the one that everybody likes, the one everybody just wants to hang out with, you know, just guy that holds a lot of attention. And he's playing that perfectly, because I just want to see OJ, like, seriously, I just want to, like, he's a hell of a guy. Just watching, like, he's so entertaining. And he's just a character. It's not even really him, you know what I mean? That's what's so crazy. It's like, here we go. Check this out. Who's gonna get popped? Popped. Popped, dog! I told you it was gonna be popped. You're gonna get me popped, boy.
That's one down.
The show right now is at the third episode. Pretty much you already got the jurors, and the case is about to start. Like, it's actually gonna start. Like, people are gonna start presenting evidence, you know, trying to win the trial. Whether it's evidence, and I guess the main thing I want to like say is how they won, because people are still thinking, did he do it? Didn't he do it? Well, the fact of the matter is he was proven not guilty. But what I mean that not guilty is not like it wasn't really proven that he didn't do it that made him not guilty. It was that the evidence was not good enough, that it wasn't beyond a reasonable doubt. That's the thing. Because they had evidence and this and that, but they were never able to prove completely that he was guilty, because they always found a way to you know, counter their evidence and, you know, question it whether it was actually legit or not. Because by law, it has to be beyond a reasonable doubt for a person to be guilty. Beyond a reasonable doubt. What I mean by that is Not 90%, you know, not 95%. It has to be 100% guilty. Even if it's 99.99999. And the thing was, the defense team, which was the people, were not able to prove 100% that he did the murder. And that's crazy, you know, like from all the evidence, they weren't able to prove that the man was guilty, which everybody knew he was guilty. Even his own team of lawyers and analysts and doctors and scientists knew in the back of their head, you know, this guy did it. You know, this guy did it. And oh my gosh, I like that. But yeah, that was the thing. His defense team, the OJ's defense team, they already knew they were not gonna be able to win that way. The only way that they knew they were gonna win was to prove that the evidence wasn't good enough, or did not really was 100% clear of him doing it, him doing the murder. Because think about it, there were no witnesses, and the witnesses that were on trial weren't there at the scene of the crime, and they got kind of the lawyers of OJ were able to just scratch it out, and obviously it was jurors, and there were quite a few jurors that were in the minority, that were African American, and obviously there's bias. But the thing was, I bet what the jurors ultimately, you know, decided upon was there's not enough evidence to say this man was guilty, even though, you know, there's 2 dead bodies, there's some gloves, there's blood. But I guess there wasn't enough evidence for all of them to agree that OJ was guilty. And because of that, that man was not guilty. Obviously, you know, he got what he was coming from. He's actually in jail right now. He's been in jail, I think, since 2008. Still in his own jersey or some shit. Dude's all fucked up in the head. But that's, you know, I think you could even. The funny thing is that that whole thing going on was really actually happening. They didn't even have to tweak it that much because it was that fucked up. Like, it was like, how can we make this better? You know, not like the story alone is pretty good. That you don't really have to, you know, change it up a bit, spice things up. Like maybe the characters, you know, they changed them a little bit, how they really were. Who knows, maybe they say something that wasn't true. That was probably like maybe true, maybe not true. It was just some stuff that was said around. But from its essence,
Move out.
from the real, most people aren't arguing. It is pretty factual almost every step of the way. So far. And you're weak, bro. I got ganged up by 2 people, and we're interrogating. What the hell's the other teammates doing? I was ganged up by 2 people outside. All these guys are inside, and they can't open the box. This is just chilling. But yeah, overall this show's great. People vs. OJ. You guys gotta check it out. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, I envy you guys because you guys could watch 3 straight episodes, and you guys gonna be wanting for more because I'm actually waiting. Like, come on, next episode.
Bob's arm, heads up! Bob's arm, look alive!
But yeah, I recommend that show. You guys gotta watch it. It's a hell of a show. And until next time.